Hare Krishna. Haribol dear devotees, Hare Krishna. So, today we are joining for our session 6. Today we have very important session which in which we will be speaking more about this apana and why we should not criticize the devotee for which our Vishnu Chakravarti Thakura is giving right and left answers for this. So, and Maharaj has framed it very nicely. So, we will, it's a very nice climax today we will be seeing. Very nice the scene will be. Okay. So, we'll go for that after our prayers. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pashata Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So here we have our Attainment of Suddha Suddha Bhakti. Such a wonderful knowledge given by Maharaj, our His Holiness Manuswami Maharaj. His Holiness Manuswami Maharaj ki jai. So we are very much grateful for our Maharaj because this wonderful, great knowledge, it's impossible anywhere to get this kind of very serious and wonderful knowledge, because directly this is Maharaj has taken this from direct commentary from Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura. As Maharaj has given a speech yesterday, so in that speech he is told that these works our Srila Prabhupada has asked us to study, but the problem is that those books are not available. So, because of no time, Prabhupada has given us main works one day. So, these works, what he wanted us to study, but the books had not been made by Prabhupada because there was no time. So, he has asked us that we have to go through this Jiva Goswami Satsandarbhas. That's what Maharaj was telling, Krishna Chakravarti Thakur's commentary. So all these things are wonderful. So that's why we are studying these books. These main works, Maharaj has told that he has attempted to do these main works so that it will be useful for us. Okay, so that's how we have got this wonderful knowledge. Hare Krishna. Okay, so we will offer these wonderful flowers for this wonderful attainment of Suddha Suddha Bhakti. So here we have our Gaurnitai. So for Gaurnitai we have very nice flowers, which is in made as a nice jewelry like. So there is only one. Why only one? So we will make it two, so that we have to make this wear for both of them. No, so we need two garlands. So one for Gauranga and one for Nityananda. And of course, we also have, maybe if we have four of this, then we can make them to wear on their lotus feet also. Because this looks small, so we can tie it on their lotus feet also. Okay? So here, two garlands are there. We can tie it for the neck, or we can tie it for the lotus feet. Okay. Next. Here comes our Radha, Shishi, Radha and Krishna ki Jai. So they are sitting again in a lotus pond in full moon day, in full moon night. So here beautiful lotuses are there. So we can offer these lotuses for Radha and Krishna. So here for Radha and Krishna, we have nice thali food, thali food. So we can see nice cutlets, and then some pickles, fried rice, then salad with moong dal. This is what is that? So sweet kheer with that sweet balls. That is what we call that. The sweet is very nice with balls, residual type of balls are there in that, and then that liquid also is there. Yeah, basanti. Yeah, this is basanti, and they have kept that thick basanti also in that. And then gulab jamuns. So here we have our special item. This is the mondas which we make a dip in the curry. So curry bondas. And then these are wonderful combinations for fried rice, and then for these cutlets also. Okay, so we have tulsi offered for all these items. So we can, very nice thali, we can, nice sweets are there for Radha and Krishna. So we can offer these items for them, and we can we have to feel that their transcendental senses will become satisfied by this, because whatever may be the item, the love and devotion what we are mixing in this thali, in these items, that's very important. So you please feel that you yourself has made these items. Okay. So such nice, wonderful items. See the gulab jamun's color, perfect. And see the jeera, everything is perfect. The color of the gulab jamun. And the basanti also. So, and the color of the basanti also, very and thick basanti in the middle, one full cream like. So like this, it is all very nice. And even the moong dal salad, everything will suit very nicely for this. We can call this as cutlets, or we can call this as rotis also, thick rotis. So anyway, that is a filling item. It's not a snacks, just like rotis there, right? So this khadi with the khadi with the balls also, very, very tasty. So with pickles, very nice. So we have to put our heart and heartful devotion in these items. Everything is pakka in color, golden color, very nice. So very sadvik also. So we can just because all these items are very sadvik, I've kept some pickles also to give a more nourishing taste. If Krishna or Radharani wants little hot items, so they have kept chilies. This what is that? Mango pickles. Nice color. Everything is with a very nice color. Okay. So we'll go. I think because we are taking little time to put our love and devotion in these items and then offer to Radha Krishna. Okay, so I think they will be happy. And then, yes, one full thali for Srila Prabhupada also. Very nice. So there's nice uh, tulasi, manjari tulasi, in all the items. Aloo potal sabji is there, and pakora is there. And then here also there is some curry with the this balls, chapatis, then some pulao, aloo gobi sabji, aloo paneer sabji, matar paneer sabji, then aloo gobi sabji. Nice, everything is very nice. Nice dal is there, and the salad is there. And then there is sweet chutney that is with soya. This is soya beans. So with soya beans, they have made some some item which can go with rice, I think. I'm not able to understand what item it is. It must be sour only because it is some soya beans. So with that, some thick item. Okay, so everything very nice. Only I think rice is missing here, so we can keep some plain rice with ghee. So then all these items will suit with the ghee. And then gulab jamun also is there. So all these items we can offer to Shri Radha and Krishna, and then offer this to the Guru Parampara, and then offer to Srila Prabhupada, so that Prabhupada will become very happy. And then we can offer these items for our His Holiness Bhanuswami Maharaj. Here, for Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet, we can offer this beautiful purple color flowers. So see that in the middle portion, how nicely those yellow color Maharanta is there. So nice. So you can offer this with all love for Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of ISKCON. Here comes a thali for Maharaj also. I think we have to find out what is this first. Okay. They have kept some red chilies, then green chilies, then some mirchi powder, coriander. So all these things generally Maharaj doesn't eat, but maybe they have kept it for decorating purpose, because roti is there. Some special kind of thali food is here, which is some fry, I think this one, and that is some kind of millets and some sugar. Sugar is there here, and then chana masala, roti, then one sabji, and then samosa. So maybe all these items are without any chilies or anything like that. Just bland. So if we want, we have to mix, I think, all these items. Okay. So all these items also we can offer to Shri Radha Krishna, and then Srila Prabhupada, and then to His Holiness Bhanuswami Maharaj, and then we can take the Mahamaha. So far, His Holiness Bhanuswami Maharaj lotus feet, we have very, very beautiful yellow color, nice Gulmukha Champa flowers. It's so nice, without any contamination. Just these flowers are so sweet, so nice. Such wonderful flowers. We can pluck it and just offer it to our His Holiness Bhanuswami Maharaj lotus feet. So we'll take blessings from Srila Prabhupada. We'll take blessings from His Holiness Bhanuswami Maharaj, and then we'll go for our class. Today is little late, but still we will finish it. Within no time we can finish it today, because first we will go through the yesterday's class. That is what we saw yesterday. We'll just go through a glance. This is offenses against the devotees. This is the first type of aparat who are spreading the name. Then sadhu ninda. So for sadhu ninda, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu describes this offense as a mad elephant offense. So we can see the mad elephant, what it is doing to the big jeep. So because of the mad elephant offense, the lack of advancement, slow advancement, and no advancement. Because the mad elephant is an animal, doesn't have six senses, and then it becomes mad, and then because of that, lot of damage it can happen. It can make the mad elephant. So it loses its control. So that's why this offense of the devotee, offenses to the devotees, it's also called like this mad elephant offense. Generally in Shastra says that it's a mad elephant offense. Okay, lack of advancement. Because of this, what may happen is that lack of advancement, a slow advancement, and no advancement. When it is in the anartha level, it is a lack of advancement and slow advancement will be there. But when it goes to aparat level, no advancement. So for not doing a sadhu ninda, we should know who is a sadhu. First of all, we should know whether he is a devotee or not. If he is a devotee, then we should know that he is a fire, or he is a high voltage current passing place. So we cannot take risk by going and just playing with that high voltage current, because Krishna is very attached to this devotee. So Krishna cannot bear any kind of criticism or offenses done to these devotees. Okay, so now we should know, for not doing a sadhu ninda, we should know who is a sadhu. So, who is a devotee? They may have tilak, they may look like Babajis, they may have loincloth, they may read scriptures. But how do we distinguish devotees from non-devotees? There's a list of qualities of a devotee mentioned in Bhagavatam and other scriptures. But the main quality is to surrender to the Lord. So we have many people who may appear to be devotees. We can see many people inside and outside ISKCON, and then they may have tilak, they may look like Babajis, they may have sannyasi cloth, they may read scriptures also, but they may not be devotees. How to distinguish between devotees and non-devotees? Maharaj, yesterday we saw this. Very, very easily, Maharaj has taught us how to differentiate between devotee and non-devotee. Symptom of a non-devotee is, in spite of having good qualities like being tolerant, detached, merciful, peaceful, if one is not surrendered to the Lord, then he is not a devotee. That's all. Here Maharaj is not saying he is inside ISKCON, he is outside ISKCON. He is not talking about all this. He is speaking who is a devotee, who is not a devotee. He is giving a very nice scale to find out. Scale. With this scale, we can find out. What is that scale he is giving? Is he surrendered to the Lord? Then he is a devotee. If he is not surrendered to the Lord, then he is not a devotee. So surrender means, we have already seen. All our devotees know surrender means 6 qualities. Can you repeat? Devotees? Dear devotees, can you repeat 6 surrender qualities? Whatever is favorable for devotional service, Whatever is favorable for pleasing Krishna, we will accept. Whatever is unfavorable, which will not please Krishna, we will not accept. These are the two first. Then we can accept Krishna as our protector. Then what next? Then we can accept who is surrendered devotee. He will accept Krishna as his protector, Krishna as his maintainer. What is this difference between protector and maintainer? Both seems to be the same. That question, if it arises, please see to it. Protector means different and maintainer means different. Maintainer means who is maintaining us. In this material world, somebody called husband or wife, or husband or father, they are maintaining us generally. So they're maintaining. Maintaining means they're providing us food, shelter, and cloth. This is maintenance. These are the three necessary things what we need. Generally, our father or our husband, they provide these necessary things. Okay. What is this? Anukul is sankalpa, pratikul is varjana. Okay. Okay. This is also fine. Yeah. This sloka is also goes with this. This for surrender. So anukulasya, pratikulasya, these 6 qualities. Okay. So this sloka is directly giving the surrender qualities, 6 qualities. Protect. Krishna is my protector. Krishna is my maintainer. And then to be humble and meek in front of Krishna, in front of the Lord. And then Maharaj also says that in this 6 also there is only one on which that another all the 5 are dependent on that one quality. What is that? Whatever is Krishna's wish, that is my wish. I don't have any special interest on anything other than Krishna's interest. Whatever is Krishna's interest, that is my interest. This is what is important. Okay. So this is I don't have anything. I don't have anything separate desire other than of Krishna. Separate desire other than Krishna is not allowed for the devotee. He cannot have a separate desire. He cannot have means he feels that how can I have some desire other than Krishna's? Krishna likes this and I also like this. That's all. So he cannot have, it's very impossible for him to think about anything other than Krishna's desire. This is what is surrender. So all the other 5 qualities depend and follow this one item, this one rule. This is a thumb rule. Okay. So the devotee feels that he doesn't have anything to do other than Krishna's likes, other than Krishna's wish, other than Krishna's desires. That's it. He doesn't have his own politics. He doesn't have his own desires. He doesn't have anything on his own. If Krishna likes, he likes. That's all. This is a symptom of a devotee. Okay, so surrender. So symptom of a devotee is surrendering to the Lord. Symptom of a non-devotee is he's not surrendering to the Lord. Then we can see Maharaj is also giving factors which should not be considered as relevant for judging devotees. So then we cannot judge the devotee by seeing how wealthy he is. He's a good devotee. How he's a senior, no? So he's a good devotee. Not like that. Is his strength. Strength means we can see it in many ways. Is Mataji or Prabhuji? Prabhuji means good devotee. Mataji means no. Not like that. It doesn't depend upon Mataji or Prabhuji or senior or junior or Grahastha or Brahmachari, Sannyasi or Varna. He is out of the Varnashrama. bad kula, very low, niche, papa kula. No, no, no. All this will not judge. He's a good devotee. He's beautiful. That's why he's a good devotee. He's wealthy. He's having followers. No, that's why he's a good devotee. No, no. These are not the factors to judge devotees. Thus, we judge who is a devotee by his surrender or no surrender, or the quality of surrender to the Lord. So, surrender to Krishna means he appreciates Vaishnavas and therefore does not criticize other Vaishnavas. That's it. Okay. So, this person will not criticize another devotee. Never ever. That means he is a devotee. Surrender means, at last I told you, that 5 surrender qualities are following one particular quality of surrender, that is a mother quality or thumb rule quality, following which the other 5 qualities are following that particular thumb rule quality. Okay. So this devotee, Maharaj is writing that surrender means the devotee who accepts Krishna's will and wish as his own. That means, what is Krishna's will and wish? Krishna's will and wish and desire and everything is devotee. Krishna loves his devotee. Krishna cannot be separated from his devotee. Krishna says, I am living in my devotee's heart. And I am having my devotee in my heart. This is a real love in between Krishna and that devotee. So he is meaning the Madhyama devotee. Because till then till then the relationship itself is different. In the Kanishka level, Krishna is also there in that Kanishka level devotee. Also, Krishna is there inside, but he acts as a Paramatma witness. So he doesn't very much involve in the devotee's activities. He's just being a Paramatma. He just seeing, watching what this devotee is doing. That's all. So till another nivritti stage, Krishna is just a watcher. Watcher means one who is watching. Paramatma. He's a Shakshi bird. But he's not directly responding to the devotee's call, or he's not directly jumping into this devotee's relationship, to have relationship. But a Madhyama devotee, Krishna cannot act like a Shakshi bird. He cannot act like a Paramatma, because the devotee is showing love towards Krishna. What is that love? That love is only 50%, but original. Not even 50% also, it's okay, but some devotion, but that is original. Till another nivritti, the devotee does not have Suddha Bhakti. Suddha Bhakti means it's original. So the devotee is showing Suddha Bhakti from Madhyama level, coming to Nishtha. He's showing original love, that is Suddha Bhakti. It may not be completely pure. It may not be completely pure. Only for some percentage, but it is pure to some percentage. Original, whatever devotion he is doing, that is original. That much is original. He really loves Krishna. Maybe 40%, 50%, but he's showing a real love, original love, Shuddha Bhakti. That's why Krishna cannot keep quiet. Krishna is attracted to this original Shuddha Bhakti, whether it is 1%, 2% or 50%. He cannot stop getting attracted to this devotee. So he will just jump and go towards this devotee. So now no more he can act as a Paramatma. So he is jumping and going to the devotee and saying, Hari Baba, my dear one, how are you doing? Like this, he wants to help the devotee because this Madhyama devotee is loving Krishna and Krishna is loving this devotee. And why? Because this Madhyama devotee, this Krishna is attracted to because this Madhyama devotee is very compassionate. First thing is very compassionate. He wants to show mercy to all other devotees. And then he wants to learn about Krishna and he wants to love Krishna originally. So that's why that purity, that little purity itself is attracting Krishna. So Krishna is willing to remove his, in Madhyama level, he's willing to remove his Rajagun, his Tamagun. So Krishna is willing to give his, willing to empower this devotee to do his big works. So that's why Krishna is empowering this Madhyama devotee to preach, and then he gives this Madhyama devotee the permission to use his mercy and to give to anybody that mercy. So if the devotee is going to give somebody mercy, somebody he's not giving them Krishna Bhakti, somebody is giving, Krishna will never question. Just like that, Krishna is submitting empowering him and submitting his mercy to this Madhyama devotee, saying that you take care now. I will not interfere in your matter. You give him, you don't give him, nothing I will say. You just give according to your wish. So that much honest is this Madhyama devotee, that much faith Krishna has on that devotee. So there is a, what to say, with our material eyes, we cannot see this love bind between them. This devotee, he wants to take Krishna all over the world. He wants to preach Krishna all over the world. He wants to bring everybody into Krishna consciousness. So this is a mode of the Madhyama devotee. He doesn't bother for himself. He doesn't bother for his big botheration is how can I take my Krishna to everybody's heart? This is his big botheration. This feeling of Krishna, this feeling of the devotee is so nice for Krishna. So he gives himself for this purity of this devotee. That's why they have a very special relationship. So that's why Krishna is telling this particular Madhyama devotee, he has surrendered himself to Krishna. Okay. How he has surrendered? Mainly that particular one quality by following which are the 5 qualities. What is that one quality? This devotee doesn't know anything other than Krishna's desires. He doesn't have any other desire other than Krishna's desire. Okay, all the time he's thinking how to please Krishna, what will please Krishna, what will be very dear to my beloved Krishna. So like that, he's always thinking, and serving accordingly. So this point, because of this point, the devotee understands that Krishna likes his devotee. So he never ever criticizes the devotee. So because this Madhyama devotee, he knows He knows what does Krishna like, what does Krishna doesn't like. At least this much differentiation he can do. So if he loses this how to differentiate between devotees, then he is called animalistic, not rajasic, not tamasic, animalistic. That too, mad elephant. Huh? Animalistic, that too, which animal which has gone mad. So if he can differentiate and find out who is the lovable one for Krishna, then he is human. Not only human, he is a devotee. He is accepted as devotee. So thus comes this surrender. Okay. So surrender means, in one word, Maharaj is finishing. Surrender to Krishna means he appreciates Vaishnavas. That means he knows that he cannot separate Vaishnavas from Krishna. So he cannot criticize Vaishnavas. If he criticizes Vaishnavas, that means he's criticizing Krishna. Because Krishna cannot be separated from Vaishnavas. If somebody is going to throw a stone on this Vaishnava, thinking that this Vaishnava is an enemy of me, I will just throw this stone on him. So the other half of the Vaishnava is Krishna. So what will happen? Since both are together, this stone will hurt both. When Hare Krishna chanting, this Haridas Thakur was doing, they were beating the Musalmans were beating Haridas Thakur, and then all those beatings, our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he took that beatings. It was on him. So now we can see that how devotee cannot be separated from Krishna. So Krishna says, I live in the heart of my devotee, and my devotee, my heart is filled with my devotee. So this is the mood of the devotee and Krishna. So that's what the devotee, actual devotee, knows who is a devotee. So surrender to Krishna means he appreciates Vaishnavas. So he appreciates Vaishnavas and therefore does not criticize other Vaishnavas. That's it. Okay. He appreciates Vaishnavas and therefore does not criticize other Vaishnavas. So this is a person, real devotee. So others, now we will be going for the next step. Because the devotees are practicing sadhana, they are not pure. We should know they are practicing sadhana, they are in Madhyama level, after that also Nishtha, Ruchi, they are not pure. So this picture yesterday we saw, and then this also we saw, and then, this also we saw. Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Ashakti, Bhava, Prema. So Prema, there is no apara. Bhava, there is little apara. But till Ashakti, aparad is there, and the attraction towards Krishna is increasing, attraction towards Maya is decreasing. Nishtha is safe. Maharaj is written. Another Nivritti, not a safe position still. So, Ashakti, Anartha is almost eradicated. Anartha still there. Aparada still there. Bhava, no more anarthas. Traces of aparad continues. Prema, pure, no more aparadas also. So Maharaj has given very nicely. So this graph and these terms, Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, these stages, if we know, then that's all. You can preach to anybody if you know this graph. So then these stages, then you can preach to anybody about this stages of bhakti, and we can ourselves know as where we are starting. So in spite of his endeavors, so devotee is making all endeavors, but he may show some faults, no? That's the problem. He may show some faults. So we cannot judge the devotee based upon his surrender, based upon his certain. So we judge a devotee based upon his surrender, based upon his certain amount of surrender. He has certain amount of fault. So if he surrendered 50%, then 50% fault is there. Me and my attachment is. Surrender to Krishna means he appreciates Vaishnavas. He doesn't criticize Vaishnavas. This is that. Surrender to Krishna means. That's the end result what Maharaj is giving here. So Madhyama devotee recognizes the importance of devotees and appreciates devotees, doesn't criticize the Vaishnavas. This is Madhyama devotee. We will see about a Kanishka devotee. He doesn't recognize the importance of devotees, doesn't appreciate the devotees, and criticize the devotees. These three things he will do. He will criticize the devotee, he will not appreciate the devotees. See, they are giving both the same, both are same, but it is not same. Both are same only. Appreciating the devotee, not criticizing the devotee. But we are not criticizing the devotee, but at the same time, appreciating is also important. Oh, I am not criticized. But did you appreciate whatever the devotee did? So that is another point. Both points cannot become one. Criticizing is different, appreciating is different. So we have to give importance for a devotee, appreciate the devotee, and then we should not criticize the devotees. Okay? We have to recognize and give importance to the devotees. So we should appreciate the devotee and should not criticize the devotee. If we are not doing these four items, then what we are called? We are called Kanishka devotee. Means who criticizes, who appreciates. It's written here a Kanishka devotee, but again Maharaj is telling, so a person who is not appreciating devotees, criticizing devotees, he is not a devotee at all. So, Madhyama devotee only we are accepting, or the our previous acharyas has written in books, okay, or direct commentaries they have given. In that, it says that Madhyama devotee always gives respect for the devotees, appreciate the devotees, and never ever criticize the devotees. So this is very, very important. So Kanishka devotee does not do that. That is why Maharaj is telling that this stage is very, very unsafe position, dangerous position. So please come out of this stage very soon, because this is not a safe position. It says that is Kanishka till another nivritti. It's going to be dangerous. That's why we have to be very careful, because when the Kanishka devotee is called because of his aparada, is not even called a devotee. Is called as aparadi. So all these things are there. So we have to be very careful. Why? What's wrong in criticizing a devotee? Why is it such a great fault? Great fault is here. Great fault is receiving the devotees' foot water, foot dust, and Mahaprasad. These influences us so much that we can chant nicely. But if we disrespect the devotees, then we cut off the root of Bhakti Devi. Bhakti Devi, from the root only we are cutting off the Bhakti Devi. Why? Because the devotees are the one who are giving us knowledge, who are giving us faith in Bhakti, And if we disrespect the devotees, then we cut off the root of bhakti. So, therefore, Lord Chaitanya says in the Chaitanya Charitamrita that one should take the foot water, foot test, prasadam of the devotee. It's very important. Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is given important. So the Guru's foot test, foot water, and Mahaprasad we are accepting. Ultimately, we should understand that the devotee actually has a Bhakti Shakti bestowed by Krishna. So how this devotee can do this? So we can understand that this is he doesn't have any power, empowerment. Only Krishna has empowered him. That's all. Bhakti, with Bhakti Shakti, which he can impart to another devotee. So not only that Krishna has given this devotee this Bhakti Shakti, actually this Bhakti Shakti, the devotee also can impart it to another devotee. It's very important. We getting benefited is not so serious. Another 4 persons getting benefited is very important, which he can impart to another devotee. Of course, Krishna can do it, but that is very rare. So, Krishna also directly can come and do everything for the devotee, but Krishna generally says a Madhyama devotee, he doesn't come directly till Bhava. Generally, he doesn't come like this, till Bhava. Therefore, the devotee is a wire media by which Krishna communicates his mercy and sympathy to this material world. So, devotee is the wire media, means the copper wire, no, which takes the current in the copper wire. Because in copper wire only, the current is very fast, it is going to the current line. So they need copper wire for that. Okay, so if we cut off that transmission is going on now. If we cut off with that devotee, then how can we progress in bhakti? That Maharaj himself is asking. So, what do the aparadh basically does? Aparadh's immediate result is that aparadh makes us to become opposed to devotees. So, second point, so that may create a great wall. Third point, therefore, the mercy of the devotee cannot access a person. These 3 points are very, very, very important. Aparadh makes us become opposed to devotees. So, by scolding or by having kutinati, by having enviness, all this swapati sato, then we want that aparadha will be doing against the devotees. Then it is we are opposing. So there is a great wall in the middle happening. Because of that, from Guru, that devotion has to come to us, which has been stopped by a great wall. Transmission cut off. Because from the Guru, the devotee is getting, from Krishna, the devotee is getting, Guru is getting, and from the devotee, that another devotee is supposed to get. But if he is criticizing, then how he will go and sit and listen to the class? Very difficult. So this transmission cut off. So sadhaninda. This is the first time we are seeing this way, sadhaninda. After knowing who is sadhu, now we should know what is ninda. So Maharaj has taught us who is sadhu. Sadhu means he is surrendering and all. Sadhu, then he's telling ninda. See how Maharaj has put that monkey with big teeth and with finger is showing on us. After knowing who is a sadhu, now we should know what is ninda. So sadhu means we know that one who is not criticizing others is a sadhu. One who is criticizing is a sadhu. That's is a aparadi, is a ninda he's making. Okay, so what is ninda? What is ninda? Ninda means sadhu ninda. Ninda means uh, scolding them. What is scolding them? What way we will be scolding them? With reason? No, without reason we will be scolding them. Okay. Since Varna and Ashrama are not a consideration, if we criticize a certain devotee because of his low birth, then that is Ninda. Since Varna and Ashrama are not a consideration, if we criticize a certain devotee because of his low birth, then that is Ninda. So Ninda means scolding the devotees. So scolding the devotee because he has taken birth in the Nicha Kula. So for that purpose, he is not from a good family. He's not from a good reputed family. So if we are talking like this, then it is going to be a big offensive statement. Okay. So next, previous sins of this life. So before coming to Krishna consciousness, before coming to bhakti, we might have done many wrong things. Okay. I think we have also seen the example as how the murderer joined Prabhupada. Many murders. They joined Prabhupada movement. So here the devotee may be a murderer also, but he has taken a devotional path today. So where is the point of criticizing him? Now he is a good devotee. He is following for rules and regulation. He is doing all the other activities, and every day he is doing RD, other thing. But he is not. He has not. Before he has committed aparad, and now he has not committed any aparad. Sin, not aparad, sin. Sorry. So we should not criticize him for those sins. This boy, I know he's a murderer. Before and all, he has done 11 murders. Now he is come to his squad and he is doing something. Like that we cannot do ninda for that devotee because he has left it. Now where is the question of speaking about it? You should not speak because he has left it, he has forgotten it, and he has taken it to his soul level and he stopped doing all this. So we cannot take a high risk at this point. Next, traces of previous sinful habits at present. In previous lifetime, then we would have been with some sinful habits. So one may commit at present, but he should not criticize. He should not be criticized for that. One devotee is having a sinful habit. You can say, some sin means that even that 4 sins are there. No, no meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication. Maybe not to that extent, but something connected to that. Okay, some sinful habits like he cannot leave his supari. The supari they eat, no? So, like this, he's not able to give his previous sinful habits. Then one may commit a sin at present. So, this lifetime also, he's very much interested to do that, to eat that supari and tambula. So, but we should not criticize for that. Okay? Just like previous lifetime, we would have done many things. Previously we would have got some sinful habits. At present, because we have become a devotee, we will not be doing all this. We will not be having those sinful habits. But some lingering of that may be there. Like maybe we can see some people taking coffee or tea, so they are not able to forget coffee or tea. So they may be taking herbal tea or some chupu coffee, something like that. So we cannot criticize them for that. Accidental sin. Suddenly, due to some reason, a devotee may do something wrong while in the devotional service. During the process of bhakti, anandas are still present because he is not out of anandas. No? We just saw that he is continuing with his anandas, still present in a devotee, and because of that, he may commit a sinful activity. He may commit a sinful activity. Sinful activity means these 4 rules and regulations. So they are talking to that level. Okay, because of that, he may commit a sinful activity. If it is accidental or temporary, then we cannot criticize. So whatever sinful activity what we are doing, it may be accidental or temporary or 1 time or 2 times. That's all. Not continuously. So this is suddenly, accidentally, spontaneously this has happened. He never pre-planned for that. Just like that it happened. Then we cannot criticize. Okay. So these are the 4 ninda, 4 sadhu ninda. This is the 4 criticisms. So now Maharaj is teaching us this according to Srila Prabhupada, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura's commentary for Bhagavad Gita 930 in Sarartha Varshini Tika. So devotees, if you have Sarartha Varshini Tika, Bhagavad Gita commentary by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, please take down. Please, everybody, buy a copy of Sarartha Varshini Tika of Baldev Vidya Bhushan and this Bhagavad Gita, okay, by Srila Sarartha Varshini. This is Sarartha Varshini Tika. So you have to have a copy of this. It's very good. It's very important. I'll tell you later. When you buy now, you will understand how valuable it is, how important it is. Verse. Api ched suracharo bhajate mamananyabha sadhuriva samantavyaha samyak vyavasito hi samar. Translation. Even if the most sinful person worships me with no other desire than to please me, I consider that person to be my devotee since he has fixed himself completely in me. Even if the most sinful person worships me with no other desire than to please me, I consider that person to be my devotee. So devotee means what? Devotee means Krishna is considering who as a devotee. Krishna is considering that devotee as devotee because he says that he wants to please me. Even if the most sinful person worships. Maybe he is a sinful person. Today also he is doing something wrong. Today also he is taking coffee, tea. Nobody knows this. Okay. He is putting tambul. Okay. But still, he has fixed himself completely. But still he has fixed himself completely. Why? Because he wants to please me. He cannot leave his sinful activities, but he's always thinking that how can I please my Krishna? How can I please my Lord? How can I please my dear beloved Lord? Like this he's thinking. No. That's why he's fixed completely in me. So this one thought is the Madhyama devotee. Madhyama devotee is always thinking. That is a difference you can easily find out. How can I please my family? How can I please my children? How can I please my husband, wife. How can I please my boss? Here, the devotee is seeking, how can I please my Lord, my beloved Lord? So this is what is difference. So this Madhyama devotee, Krishna will never ever see somebody criticizing this devotee, because he wants to please Krishna. My attachment to my devotee is my very nature. See, commentary, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's commentary, see, my attachment to my devotee is my very nature. See how many my, because he wants to show that, this is the Supreme Lord speaking. See his feelings, when, as we have my, and we talk, no. So he says, my attachment is so important, Very powerfully he is speaking, because he's Supreme Lord. He will talk like a Lord. So my attachment to my devotee is my very nature. I have only one nature. I cannot be separated from my devotee, because my attachment to my devotee is my very nature. That attachment does not decrease. That attachment does not decrease. So he says that the attachment will not, Krishna's attachment will not decrease even though that devotee does something wrong. Okay, suddenly or accidentally. Even if the devotee commits wrong, for I make him come up to the highest standard. So Krishna says that is between me and my devotee. You don't bother about it. You don't poke your nose in our matters. This is me and my devotee. Okay, this is my family matter. You don't poke your nose in my family matters. We tell no others like that. Krishna is telling, this is my family matter, my devotee and myself. He may do something wrong. I will take care of him. I will make him to come to that level of standard. You don't bother about it. You don't need to criticize about him. You don't need to poke your nose inside. And why he's doing that? Why he's doing that? Like not doing like this? You don't need to question. Okay, that is my problem. That is not your problem. See Krishna's angriness. Okay, if someone with bad conduct, addicted to violence, thievery, or adultery, worships me and worships no one except me, and does not follow any other process like karma or jnana, and has no other desire than my desire, ananya bhag, he is my devotee. Krishna is saying, he is my devotee. He is my property. You don't touch him. By your words, by your anything, don't touch him. He is my property. See Krishna's feelings. He is my devotee, sadhu, my devotee. Don't touch him. Don't see with your envy eyes. Because he worships me and worships nobody else. And he is not going for karma yoga, jnana yoga, ashtanga yoga. He's only doing bhakti yoga. And he desire, my desire is his desire. He thinks that whatever is my desire is his desire. But because of his previous previous bad habits, today also he may have some bad conduct. Okay, he might have done some violence. He might have done some thievery or adultery. Suduracharo means Krishna is speaking about him doing illicit sex or gambling or intoxication or violence or thievery, some very bad items, bad conduct. Okay. To that devotee only, Krishna is not leaving that devotee also. He is saying, he is my devotee, he is my property. He is keeping this devotee on top of his head. This Madhyama devotee, top of his head, and saying, he is mine, he is mine, he is mine, don't touch him. He's running. With the devotee on his head, he's running and he's speaking like this. But considering, so this is another portion what Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is speaking like this. But considering his bad path, how is he a devotee? See, just only one verse we have taken. Maharaj is just we have given a sample of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's Bhagavad Gita. Just only one verse. Can you imagine? Have you ever seen such a wonderful reaction of Krishna? This is the commentary of Vishwanath Chakravarti. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and Krishna is speaking, it seems. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur now speaking. That's what we have given in a red ink. But considering his bad part, he's doing thievery. He's doing illicit sex. He's going to that lady, and he's intoxicated. He's drinking coffee, tea, liquor. He's drinking whatnot. So how can I consider him as a devotee? He's having bad part also. No, you are saying you are catching him and keeping him on your head, and you are shouting, "He's my devotee. He's my devotee. He's my devotee." What about his bad part, yeah, Krishna? What to do with his bad part? To his bad part, can I accept him? I cannot accept him as a devotee because he's having bad part. For that, Krishna is answering, the blue part. You just see the blue words. He is to be respected. Mantavyaha. So Krishna becomes even more angry. What? You will not respect him? I am telling you that he is my devotee. And you are saying that he has bad part. Don't see his bad part. He has to be respected because he is my devotee. As a devotee. So you have to give him all respect as a devotee. Because of his devotee qualities. What is his devotee qualities? He surrendered to me. He never criticized anybody. Because he knows that I am attached to my devotee. So he never criticized. And you are criticizing about my devotee. So he has surrender quality. He knows that my like is my devotee. So he is not touching my devotee. But you are touching my devotee. And you are speaking that he has bad part, he is bad part. It's criticizing. So he has devotee qualities and you don't have devotee qualities. So you don't speak about him. You are a non-devotee. You don't speak about him because you are criticizing my devotee. If you don't listen to my words, then I will tell you, this is my command. This is my order. Not doing so is an offense. Again, I am telling you, again, I am warning you, 100% strong current is going on my devotee. Don't touch him. Then it's going to be very bad for you. This is my command. I am ordering you. Because I am Supreme Lord. So you have to listen to me. Not doing so is offense because I am Lord, Supreme Lord, and you are a Jiva. And you are not listening to me is an offense. My order is the authority. See Krishna's angriness. My order is the authority. Oh my God. Krishna has become red in his angriness. Can you see? Can you feel? His all cheeks, his all shoulders has become red out of his angriness. My order is authority. I am the only one who is authoritative. Who are you? The question, my devotee. So, these red ones are Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur speaking. So should he be considered a devotee in that portion where he worships? worships you, and as a non-devotee in that portion where he commits adultery. See, so Vishwanath Chakravarti is also want to test Krishna and see. And he's telling, okay, let me consider this devotee of you, that portion where he is worshipping you, no? That portion of him, I will accept him as a devotee. And that portion where he's making adultery, adultery means is doing thievery, or he's doing illicit sex, something gambling or something, some liquor he's drinking, or coffee, tea, or some tambula he's taking without knowledge of others. Okay, so that portion, shall I accept him as non-devotee at that portion? Only that portion I will accept him as non-devotee, and this portion I will accept him as devotee. Is it okay? Like this, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is trying to just touch Krishna and see how he's boiling out. No, Krishna is shouting, he should be considered even a devotee on all his paths. So fantastic. He should be considered a devotee on all his paths. Eva. So he uses this word, Eva. You should not see his bad part at all, because he's completely convinced. Samyak vivasito, and makes a splendid resolution. I will go to hell for my sinful actions, which are hard to give up. But I will not give up my dedicated worship to Krishna. So Krishna is saying, no, he should be considered a devotee on all his parts. Whatever part you are saying, no, you are making him as a two parts. One is non-devotee, one is devotee. No, on all parts he is devotee. So Krishna is shouting and telling this, and then he's telling a reason for them. You should not see his bad part at all. This he's ordering, because he's Supreme Lord, no? He's simply ordering, don't see his bad part. Because he's completely convinced. Samyak vivasito. Why you should not see his bad part? Because he has taken a splendid resolution. Resolution means he has taken a splendid Satya Pramana. What Satya Pramana he has taken? I will go to hell. Okay, I'm not able to stop my tambula taking, or I'm not able to stop my coffee, tea, okay, or liquor, something. I'm not able to stop my bad habits. That's okay. I will go to hell. But going there also, I will worship my Lord Krishna. So this is what is a devotee. This is what is my devotee. He has taken a Satya Pramana that for my wrong things, I can go to hell, but I will never stop worshipping my Lord Krishna. Because of which, because of this reason, you cannot tell that he is non-devotee in one little portion also. Because he loves me and I love him. He's in my heart and I am in his heart. Okay. So now, His Holiness Bhanuswara Maharaj's explanation for the commentary of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's seminar in Namaparad. So here Krishna says, now this is Maharaj speaking. So here Krishna says that he is very attracted to his devotee. So even if the devotee commits a mistake, the Lord does not give up his attraction. So Maharaj is now, after speaking these words, Maharaj told, so here Krishna says that he is very attracted to his devotee. So even the devotee, if the devotee commits a mistake, the Lord does not give up his attraction. Rather, he helps the devotee to come to the highest standard. Okay? So Krishna says, I will take care of my devotee. I will make him to come to the highest standard. So if a devotee commits a sinful activity, but worships the Supreme Lord exclusively as Krishna, does not follow any other process like karma, jnana, and yoga, and only has desire to please the Lord, that is Ananya Bhag. Ananya Bhag, you know what is that called, Ananya Bhag? He is a proprietor, or he's a, he's a varisu, we tell, no? He's a varisu of all my mercy. He is a proprietor of all my property. Krishna says this. What is my property? Ananya Bhag. Ananya Bhag means all his mercy. The person, the devotee is this Madhyama devotee is a person for who is going to enjoy all the property of Krishna. What property? Mercy property. See. So if a devotee commits a sinful activity, but so devotee may commit some sinful activity also, but Krishna doesn't take it big, but worships the Supreme Lord. But he's always worshipped the Supreme Lord exclusively as Krishna. He doesn't go to the demigods. He's exclusively worshipping him as Krishna, and for his material enjoyments and material worldly problems, he doesn't go to demigods. Whether he is killed also, he is okay, but he can never enter into a demigod's temple for asking for something. Okay, this is what is the devotee. Does not follow any other process like karma, jnana, and yoga. So exclusively, first point Maharaj is giving is that worship the Supreme Lord exclusively as Krishna. That means he doesn't go to demigods. Then second point is that he will not do varnashrama. He doesn't bother for varnashrama, karma yoga, jnana yoga, ashtanga yoga. So all this, he is not bothered for all these processes. Only has desire to please her. This Madhyama devotee, once we come to the Madhyama level, our only desire is to please Guru and Krishna. That's all. So this is the person who is called Ananya Bhag. So who is a proprietor for all the property of Krishna. Then the Lord says, this is my devotee. For this particular person, Krishna is not even leaving him even in his words. It's always saying, this is my devotee, this is my devotee, this is my devotee. He's carrying this devotee on the top of his head. So he is always calling him a sadhu. This is sadhu, this is my devotee. So he is called as a sadhu. This devotee is called as a sadhu. He is a person with proper conduct in spite of doing bad karmas. He may do bad karmas, he may have bad karmas because of his activities. He may even, sometimes he may fall down also. He may do bad karmas. But in spite of doing bad karmas, he is a person with proper conduct. He is a person with proper conduct. What proper conduct? He's loving Krishna. He's loving Krishna. He cannot keep anybody else in the equal to Krishna. His proper conduct is that he doesn't have any other desire other than pleasing Krishna. But because of his bad habits, some bad habits, previous bad habits, again sometimes he's accidentally slipping down and going to the bad habits and drinking that and this, eating something. But still, he can never stop thinking that he has to please Krishna. So he says he can go to hell, but he cannot stop Krishna. Krishna is his own Lord. That's all. So we may ask, so this is Maharaj giving the last explanation. Yeah, this is little. So we may ask, how can he be called as a sadhu when he does bad activities? Then Krishna says, sadhu eva. He is only a sadhu. And this must be accepted. Maharaj is giving explanation to this, you see. Sadhu eva sa mantavyaha. He must be respected. This is Krishna's order. It is a command of the Lord. To disobey the command is an aparad against the Lord. Now you see how this command, we are disobeying. If we disobey the command, it becomes an aparad against Allah. Then we ask, so what do we do with the sinful part? Maybe we will respect the good part and disrespect the bad part of the devotee. But Krishna says, no, he hasn't got two parts. He's only my devotee. Sadhu Iva. Only a devotee of mine and nothing else. So we must not consider that he has a bad part at all. Why? Because he is samyak vyavasito. Is completely convinced and fixed and says, in spite of me having anarthas, in spite of me committing sinful activities, in spite of me going to hell, I will continue to worship them. See this devotee's problem. He is only having anarthas, he doesn't do aparadas. So because he is samyak vyavasito, he is completely convinced and fixed and says, in spite of me having anarthas, in spite of me committing sinful activities, in spite of me going to hell, I will continue to worship the Lord. I will continue to worship the Lord. I may go to hell for my problems, but there also I will go and worship my Lord. I may commit sinful activities. I may have anarthas, but completely he is convinced he cannot take his eyes away from Krishna. This is what is a devotee. Okay. So for his material problems, he can never ever go to anybody except Krishna. He wants to please Krishna, that's all. He doesn't want his problems to end. Okay. He's not bothered about him. He's bothered about Krishna. But sometimes he cannot stop his bad habits. So he may continue with his bad habits sometimes. But Krishna says, Krishna doesn't leave him. Krishna says, this is my problem. Why do you poke your nose in my devotee matter? This is my problem. I will help my devotee. Within no time, I will remove his, if I want, I can remove his anarthas. I can make him come to a topmost standard. This is my devotee. I can do anything to my devotee. You don't bother about it. You don't criticize. This is not your problem. Don't come inside. If you don't accept my command and again go on criticizing my devotee, then you are going to suffer for this. This is a threatening. This is a warning Krishna is giving. Okay? So we know today so harshly Krishna is speaking with Vishnu Chakravarti. So this is the one sloka sample. What I used to say, the direct commentaries of these Maharaj works are wonderful. You just see only one sloka and get so much love and attachment for Krishna. Because these are the direct commentaries from Vishnu Chakravarti. So once if we go through this, that's up. We'll become, what to say, addicted to Bhakti Yoga, loving Krishna. So because of the commentaries are so filled with prema, that's right. Prabhupada actually wanted all of us to study all these direct commentaries, but there was no time for him to translate all these books. That's why he has sent his disciples to translate all these books. Okay. Thank you so much, dear devotees. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Today it's a little late, but it's wonderful topic. Okay. Hare Bol. Thank you so much for giving me such a wonderful chance to speak about Krishna's feelings, Krishna's personal feelings about his devotees. Hare Bol. Vancha kalpadarupesha kripa sindhupeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol, dear devotees. Hare Krishna. Haribol. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.